Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Reforged. And the Beast build is doing very well. The Bandit build is doing okay. Our Dodge build is doing pretty nicely. So, you know, we just try to keep it. Whoa, they were able to hit me. So much for the Dodge build. Great opening for the Let's Play, but that's how it is. We outmaneuver and we strike hard. Oh, boy. Do we hit hard or what? Excellent. Well, these guys aren't carrying any armor, so let's be honest. We expected that to go this way. Four damage, honestly. That's the best we can do. I think we're blocking ourselves. Okay, that was stupid. Yeah, but we can outmaneuver. Everything's nice. Everything's fine. Okay, this fight will be harder because we need the equipment, right? You can keep that. We need the stuff and we need that. We have the boots. Need the extra equipment. There might be something we can do for the ice elemental, because let's face it, the weak part is the ice elemental. You know what? Forget about that stuff. We're going all in with the sword. You take that sword and that shield. And armor, of course. And you... Let's see, can you equip any of this stuff? Yes, you can. But you cannot equip any other stuff. That's a shame. You should definitely go for everything we have here. And the super sword. I don't have a helmet? I do not have a helmet. Look at that. That's kind of strange, isn't it? Whatever. We can do this. We have 47 mana. Can we cast something? Do you already have Turtleage? I think I have Turtleage on you. Yeah, we have Turtleage, so there's nothing we can do here. We could do Evade, but we really don't need to. We could do Summon Air Elemental, because that is what we can call in now. It's a little bit more powerful, though. Let's first look at the cities. Maybe we can put some spells on them. We could do the better version of Research on this one here. Yeah, we cannot squeeze more. Minus 5.9. Holy hell. This is going terrible. Okay, you ruin lives. We're trying to help. We're going to keep the air element, the ice elemental out of it, because he has to become a lot stronger in order to have the help of this. Yeah, thank you. Just murder the movie. A blast hammer, like that, is a weapon we're using. You disequip. You can keep the armor. I'll give you a hammer because I've got tons of hammers. So just in case things go wrong, he has a hammer. And just in case things go wrong, she has a hammer too. You know, like just being on the safe side. You stay as you are. You, my lady. Impressive. Get a shield to that. And you will take the super blade and the rest of the equipment. Can I give you something else? Yes, yes, please. You take that. He has armor. He has armor. We're actually not short on armor, as it seems. I don't know, just take the staff. How many of these staffs do we have? We have 3 staffs, look at that. That is really weird. Because I was almost certain we had not. You take the better sword. Oh, it's just the 2 of them. Holy hell. Okay. You cannot wear... I have too many leather armors. Is that possible? That is really hard to believe. But as a matter of fact, I have. I have more leather armors than I have warriors. Plus 2 defense. Are you even a spellcaster? Yes, technically you are a spellcaster. But you're a terrible one. So this really doesn't fit you. Okay, do we know anything about these? These are not mages, right? If this were mages, we would be in big trouble. You're dreaming. Yeah, these are the more bloody kind, no problem here. Murder away. Thank you. Look at that, there's even more of them to kill. Okay. We're going there, that's okay. We can craft daggers, warhammers, embraces, and boots. We could build more boots, because as a matter of fact, we don't have enough boots for everyone. Or we can do the vambraces. How many vambraces would we need? Are they called vambraces? 1. Okay, 1 here. None here. None here. So actually just 1. And boots. A ring of life. That would actually be not that bad, because we have a kind of a problem with that kind of stuff. Ring of Glacier, I'm not into that, but Ring of Life. I mean, there's 3 guys, so that's actually quite good. That is the sword. The hunter's sword. But we have pretty good weapons. We really don't need the weapon. But the Ring of Life, that is something entirely different. I like the idea of that. You're already carrying one. So we're equipping you with the Ring of Life. Congratulations. And some boots. Sir, one of you. You were looking for this. Okay. Pretty nice. And take a turn. I think the real problem is that someone ran away with this superhero guy that was here in full armor and gear and stuff. And that was really not good. We have literally no idea where they went. Only that they've got now a fully armored guy on their side. Which is a problem. Yeah, like that does it. The armor is at 16, which isn't that bad. Down they go. And the damage is even bigger than the spiders of the beast. Yeah. Well, spiders are not really damaging beasts, but you know what I mean. They're doing an okay job. Okay, you. How much? Okay, I see the reason partially why I should take you. Are you? No, you're an assassin, actually. That's a weird build. But a lot of dodge. Give her the right equipment and she would be effective. Even though the damage after all is... well, maybe getting insane, but... 9 damage per turn bleeding. Ignores defense. So yeah, I think you can make something out of that. But not to that price. We're all aware of that. So... boy, the loot is terrifyingly bad these days. There's no way to sugarcoat this. That is garbage. Okay, market, trade, roads. Now we have roads. That should help with the movement stuff. What we really need is to go into this. Sorcery. Oh, crap. Slaves. Leave me alone or I will get really, really angry. Oh, look at that. They've got a mage. They cannot really cast terrible stuff. I think Congregation or what it is called is their most... Contagion. That does some damage over time. Not really that much, that hard, but... a rusty short sword. I think we should be selling weapons. That is a lot of wolves. Who has the super sword? I need the super sword and maybe the shield and stuff. Because this could get ugly. That is an ebon wolf. And that is nothing to sneeze at. Ebon wolves are terrifying creatures. Okay, Mr. Super Sword. There goes the Ebon Wolf. If you give them time, they gain stamina, and if they've got enough stamina, they can do a type of super attack. Does 3 times the normal damage. Really terrifying. That could really, really damage you if you don't watch yourself. But as we can see, we're fine. We got this. Nice. Okay, nothing we can do. I've got no idea why they would be hostile. Ooh, nice. That's actually quite nice. So, the area here is... oh, no, it's not cleared. Okay. These are the ruffians. That's an epic quest. That's, would be an idea, but I think that's too dangerous for us at this point. Oh, we can't strike them because guess what? As long as we strike first, there's very little they can do, or I can do in terms of mishitting my own forces. They're able to do this. Unbelievable. Ooh, lucky us. Oh, wait, we could technically try to do it. A humble inn is deadly. Wait, this is more deadly? A humble inn is more deadly than this? Well, is deadly over? Is deadly over epic or not? Maybe we should find out. Okay. Drop the sword and the shield. Drop the sword and that extra stuff. The rest can stay as it is, right? Maybe we get that. Okay. They have a mage, so we're better be careful. Get the sword. Get that. Get the helmet. You get the life points, get the super sword, get the super shield, get the initiative boost, critical boost. Okay, it doesn't get any better than that, right? To battle! Where is their mage? Oh crap, their mage is on the other side. It will be hard to reach. Okay, we're getting cursed. That's not terribly bad. But if we cannot break through to her, we're in trouble. Yeah, she's preparing to cast. That's a problem. We resisted! Okay. We got this. Oh, I think she's out of spells. I worried for the wrong reason. We're poisoned. Who poisoned us? Did these guys poison? No, definitely. I think that was the spell, the contagion spell. That's what the poison is. But we got it. Beautiful. Mage. She has that. She has that. We could go for chaos, but we should actually go for starting to summon beasts to the fight to help in our hour of need. Chain boots! Problem is, nobody in our army can use chain boots. And these are some pretty ugly big wolves. Ebon wolves and a white wolf now. Look at that thing. All units get +1 attack per level of the caster for the rest of the battle. That is +10 damage. Holy hell, that is a lot. That is insane. Oh, they're giving me money. Okay. I've got no idea why you would give me money. We settle. Yes, please. You have no construction. We could go for the crystals, but we don't need crystals at this point. We should go for the scrying pool, as crazy as it sounds. Because that's our special building, right? That's always a good choice. I want this on you. I want this on you. And I don't have enough mana to cast anything else, which is a shame. But we should go for... Monument will give us access to the Fire Shrine, which is nice, but not necessary. The Cleric takes less than the Bell Tower, but also reduces Unrest. And we have an Unrest problem, let's listen. Okay, we need you here, because there is obviously something going on this side. That is a problem. Strong arcade. I'm not sure we're up for these guys, because they're really hardcore. Okay, I have a plan. Might just work. It's very important that they don't hit me, and they don't hit... My guys don't hit them too much. That was a hard hit. That was quite impressive hitting here. We're not doing as well as I hoped we would. Okay, we're badly wounded. You will go this way. How bad are we wounded? Super bad. We should recall our forces. Wait, didn't we make a scroll? We did. Okay. On we go. Take a turn to heal, but then we're up in action. And we've got the roads, and we'll move into this direction next. Maybe we can buy some stuff. Or sell something. We can sell the rusty swords, the axes, the daggers, the throwing stuff, some of the horns. Buy helmets, but I'm not into making helmets. That is a waste. Got the super wolf though. That's interesting. Okay, you. Okay, bandits, nice. You. We could kill this guy so that nobody else gets her or him or whatever. Problem is, I think she hits pretty hard. She does. And we're not gaining anything if we kill her, right? Except for the fact that the others might not be able to use her. We should be building something. Black market. Rush discount, not really. I think... what are you? A shrine pool, okay. You're doing a cleric, that's okay. You are constructing... We could go for iron ore. There might be a time when we need iron ore, right? How long would it take to train a pioneer? Because we could build more cities. That's never a bad thing. You will train a pioneer. And you will train a pioneer as well. We need more pioneers. Okay. Yeah, we cannot afford to let her live. That is simply not possible. someone else gets her hands on that lady, we have a monster on the enemy's side. That is unacceptable. We'll need the good stuff to get her down. So, the good stuff it is. The good sword, please. You will equip shield and extras. You've got a super stuff, you've got a super stuff. That will be enough. We'll not be casting any spells, we're fine. So let's hope she's not casting anything really weird. Okay, her armor is impressive. You're kidding, right? Can I move here? I cannot. Yeah, the problem is I'm doing more damage to myself. Oh wait, I can take your life force, right? That is actually more effective than anything else. Does this go through? Yeah, we didn't really gain anything. But she's dead. I count that as a win. Could build a city here. Good production, very bad food though. I see the problem. I do. Could rush production though. City here. There is a good place for a city. There is a very good place for a city. Actually, as our city is here, we should redirect our forces here. And you will move here, and you will build the scrying pool. Okay. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? It's a lot of bandits, huh? Okay. Oh, just... That is useless garbage. I cannot attack this freak. Okay, off with the sword. Off with that. Where is she here? Okay, quick. We'll take the super sword. We will take the super sword and the shield. You cannot equip anything. Holy hell. Okay, we can do this. I think the biggest threat is that Maya Skark thing. And these guys. Okay. Impressive how much damage they can do. Haha. Almost dead. Are there still 3 of them? Oh, you can help this guy. I think one-on-one, yeah. One-on-one they can handle them. Oh, crap. Great. Oh, he's not out. Wow. Okay. Good. He's dead. I'm not sure we're a match for this guy. Why is he running away? Okay. Ooh. Let's move it. Oh, we can rush. That's good. So that means we can reach them. We really have to move. Nothing we can do. They throw their knives, these morons. The good thing about the knife throwing is that, of course, it enables you to do damage without getting counterattacked, which is impressive. However, not enough, most likely. Take his life. Fully healed, perfection. Flawless iron. We go for ice elementals, I guess. Okay, nothing you can do. This guy here makes me really nervous. We move down here. And we move over here. He's just standing there. No idea what he's up to. Yeah, I think we can kill you in outer combat. Honestly, I don't think you're a match. No damage to us, then they die. Beautiful. Leather armor, fine by me. Still not sure about this territory. It's a lot of 1-1-1-1-1, you see. If we build a city here, this will vanish. This might stay. Question is, what do we do with... I mean, it's a good border town. Not great, but okay. We cannot let this guy live, right? That would be a mistake. Oh, they do damage. 15! How? Almost where we want to be. He's moving in the same direction. Might he be seeing something we don't? Weapons and bonuses. Okay, and you. We have a super armor. Get the shield of experience. You get the shield, you get the weapon. Get the extra defenses, life points, extra initiative. Extra life points. So, let's see what we can do. Fight them! Fight their butts off. Ow. And that is their leader. We have to stop their mages, by the way. Just noticed that we forgot about the mages. I'm not so concerned about the archers and stuff. Miserable, miserable. Okay, let's go ballistic on these guys. Yeah, you will not cast anything. Yeah, he didn't see that coming. Bite his butt. And finishing move. Very nice indeed. Now we should not... I need more beasts on the battlefield. In case things go terrible, we better... What is your speed? You have a speed of 5. We can send you over here and he will still fetch the others. Right? That is a good plan. It is. We have no interest in any of... Oh, we can make more of those because I really like them. I really do. They're not as effective for your heroes, but for your normal units, boy, that is good. Okay, you will leave. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I did run the wrong way, did I? I did. Ah, screw this. That was a big mistake. Some normal dudes, right? Okay, we'll catch this. Not too bad. Actually... these guys have to go over there. Just equip this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This, and this, and this. We don't have any attacks on these units, so we're fine. Everything's fine. We'll equip the sword. Helmet. Something like this. The rest of this stuff. Nice. Yeah, you cannot equip anything, right? Oh, well, you could equip this just to have more health points, but I don't think this is necessary. I think we got this. Not enough to kill him. Okay. I am surprised I am. Stop doing that. Those elementals are... well, they're not really expensive, right? But they're not for free either. That is garbage. Garbage. On the other hand, though, there's just this thing. Question is that even worth going that way? Because these guys can... oh, well, better we have some forces there. I get the point. Settle! Yes, please. I want meditation. Thank you, sir. I want scholar. Thank you, sir. I cannot cast anything else because I'm out of mana. Crap. We actually want the scrying pool first. Oh boy, we have a problem with unrest, right? Like crazy. I still go for this. You're fine in terms of money, don't you worry. Don't you worry, we got this covered. And we'll cast Inspiration. Very nice. We will snatch it. right of his... Ooh, yeah, but the wolf is crap. Let's be honest, the wolf is crap. It would make sense to make an outpost here or here just to block them off. Just to secure this area, because if someone builds a city here, we're kind of in trouble. The scrying tool, thank you. No. They're a little bit off course, but that's okay. You... Where is... Ah, there's my wolf. Hello, sweetheart. We're missing one... Oh, we're missing a little bit more than one fame, but that's okay. I can get you that fame in no time, lady. Don't you worry. Technically, you can stay where you are. 474 fame. We're not getting any fame per minute, but that's okay. We're going... are you equipped? You are equipped. You're going this way. Bring me fame, my lady. Whoa. Yeah, we pack a punch. It's official. Holy cannoli. Can they throw stuff at you? I'm not sure they can. They can! These bastards. Oh, I could have rushed. We go here. Rush. Are we? Oh, we're still too slow. Oh, come on. It's a lot of work to get these elementals anywhere. Oh, free blood. Holy hell. A rusty shield. And we get a new hero. Either a fighter or a defender. I choose the defender. Thank you, Mr. Defender. You will go this way. Make sure everything is alright here. And that you're not totally naked. I will choose one of my forces to accompany. Where is he gone? There. You will accompany them. You will pass. You will go this way. You... This is not ideal. This is not a good position, but we have to secure the area, right? We could build an outpost. It would have the same effect without costing us an arm and a leg. These are normal wolfies, right? Yeah. You will need... Okay, you didn't have to... Hopefully he doesn't steal everything from me. I say we'll leave it at that. Equip. I think this is a better shield. Armor. All of the other stuff. And weapon. 13 defense. The only problem is that the wolves are getting a really big upgrade to their damage due to the numbers. We're not nearly doing as much damage as I thought we would. Okay, whatever. Okay. So, forward. This takes 77, we have 74. That's a shame, so you will pass. We could build outposts just to get... Ooh. Oh, he's pretty close. That's not good. Don't want this guy to get the fame that we're born to take. Would you please stop doing that? That is highly annoying. We will go back, eat a mushroom. And you will kill these guys. Okay, at least we dodged. You will pass. Excellent. How did he do that? Finish him. This ice elemental is more a liability than anything else, right? Sadly, he is. Get it. A dagger! That's basically useless. Ooh, get a new champion. It's either a warrior or a defender. A defender with Crack's blood is pretty cool. So we'll take the defender. And I'll give you one guy. That being said, these will move there. We'll need equipment, right? Disequip, disequip, disequip. Disequip, 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 and disequip. You get a helmet, you get a sword, you get equipment. You get all the equipment we have. The super sword, extra armor. Yeah, he can only wear one of those, that's obvious. Okay. These. There is their area, so it would make sense to make... Even though there are no resources here, really, we could make a city here just to block them from entering our territory. That is not the worst idea ever, I hope. Oh, we have to be clever about this. We need a position that we can defend where we cannot be surrounded that easily, right? Going into the corner here might be suitable if, and that's a big if, they don't go here, because then we cannot go anymore. Great. Okay. We're reducing numbers, but they're reducing quicker than we can. Okay, they're down to 2. We're down to 2. To 1. Okay, you will... That was stupid. Actually, eat a mushroom. We won. It's not great, but we won. A shield. We're still short of 1, so you will pass again. Just need 1 more fame and it works. Oh, he didn't take it. Why wouldn't he? She's got research. Welcome to the team. Here's your army. You will go this way. You will go this way. To go with you. Actually, the wolf should detach. What can you do? What is your specialty? You can heal. Get extra hit points. You're good in a city, you can research, you have fire magic, and you have fire resistance. Okay. First of all, you're a hero. You get armor. And that weapon is garbage. Could use the wolf. That would be a very small wolf, right? But you have got nothing else. I should keep the wolf in emergencies. Increases dodge. We should get over here and get that hero ASAP before someone else does. And we should build our city there. Not happy. This is more about blocking, about sealing someone in than really doing anything useful. Wow, they actually killed that guy. You will settle here. I want... Actually, it would make more sense to give you, as soon as I have the mana, a different bonus. 36. You will build a shrine pool. It's my special building. You... Coins, markets, bell tower. We have an unrest problem. That is... There is very little we can say against that, right? Could do this. Okay. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're not yet fine. You're fine, and you're not yet fine. Okay. Really detach you. Take care of these. Not sure about you. Yeah, the problem is... These guys have just killed an enemy leader. So they're probably not that weak, right? We must expect them to be really hardcore. I mean, he killed 2 of them. Which is, you know, sweeping in, so to speak. Nevertheless... We should not underestimate him. So let's get them. This really looks intimidating. Holy hell! You get 10 Gildar for that. Wowzers! Okay, I really want to get better at all this troop stuff. I think we really need that. And we need to get there ASAP. You, sir. I take every hero I can get. You need an army. You're what? Okay. You need basically a lot of armor. One attack each time he's struck in battle. So this would be a good defender, but because the more he's getting hit, the stronger he gets. Or the more damage he does. So for the moment, even though it makes little sense, you will join the team here. Get the chest. Nothing! Okay. Darkling Warriors. Okay, who has the super equipment? I don't think that Darklings will be any problem, but you know. You know how it is. Better be safe than sorry. So... Sword... Extra armor... Extra... Yeah, we should be more than capable to take these guys out. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Down they go. We have to keep some distance from our allies because we tend to hit our own. Move anymore, right? I have an idea. It's a terrible idea, but it might just work. Did we do anything? Is there anything in this direction? No, no, it's empty. So before you maneuver around like crazy, and I have the mana, I will make a recall scroll, and though that hurts, and then I will send you back to base. You will go this way as well. You need a job, right? Construction. Monument would help. You have an unrest problem more than anything else, right? Bell Tower really doesn't have much. Yeah, we need more research than anything else. Question is, how nuts are we? How nuts are we? Because these are only two guys, and he will be of no help whatsoever. But you know what I'm thinking, right? You know what I'm thinking. Now, we could attack them, but if a war, move out of the territory, that would help immensely. Cannot move here, that's interesting. So, we can try to get money from them as much as we can for tech. Because these guys will not be alive, you see. They will be all dead and gone. Priced value. Okay, I take this away. Okay, just the money. And I give you all the tech I have. Okay, let's go up carefully, because dead people don't need money. And why leave them something? It's agreed. Thank you, sir. And then we'll do war. Excellent. The question is, how well will they reinforce themselves? I can take this. Yeah, that's kind of worthless. You go here. You go there. Are we equipped to the absolute maximum of what is possible? Because this will be... They can... I have more helmets, right? I'm pretty sure I have more helmets. Could get a token, I could get initiative. Let's have a quick look through. I don't want to give them the headband. He doesn't have a helmet. Okay. You do not have a helmet. I have missing helmets, as it seems. You don't need this. You don't need this. None of them are carrying any other stuff. This will help with the critical. This will help with the life points. Let's see how well they defend themselves. Okay. Interesting. Very good. Beat them. You should actually run away. I'm a little bit worried about the archers, but only slightly. Mage is gone. He will stop these. He will retreat further. We'll not call an elemental for something like that. He will stop these guys. Oh boy. They're all dead. They're almost dead. Nice try. And that's almost it. We're not as fast as I thought we would be. Nice one. We gotta level up! And they're all history. How beautiful is that? Okay. +1 defense per radiance. That's pretty cool. This is 100 mana. That's insane. First of all, I want meditation on this. Thank you. It will take some time. We'll do it on this first. We have to construct something. This is a fortress, which means we can build our troops here. First and foremost, we want scrying here, simply to get... could even rush that. Simply to get more mana out of this thing. Okay. They're here. You two have a job to do, right? Oh. Oh boy. Ooh. That is quite frightening here. Especially that thing. He's not well armored, but boy does he do damage. And he regenerates. Ugh. That will be a problem. Okay, can you move out of this city? They can. They cannot move anymore, but at least they can do that. Equip. You will disequip this. So that means you get a little bit more health points. Not that it makes any difference, though. We can sell some of the weapons. It's not a lot of money, point taken, but we're bringing something home. Warhammer, okay, sold. We're not as rich as I hoped we would be. All this... Oh boy, that's a lot of trouble here. Well, but I think we stop it here, and we'll see each other next time. Till then, bye!